good. I'm happy to be here back home.
Okay. So you from the hood?
I'm from Camden.
Okay. Born and raised.
Yeah.
What part of Camden?
Pull up.
Okay.
Pull up.
What school you went to, man? We got Pullen's car. What school you went to?
You can pull my car. I already will. I went to Cream. Well, first I went to Leap Academy. But like,
that's not Camden. We ain't gonna recognize that. Camden.
Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, I had to quit, and I went to Cream for like first grade to about like 7th grade.
Okay.
Then I left. I left and went to school out here. I was out here.
Clemson?
Nah, like Sicklerville, like close to Timber Creek.
Okay.
And I was there for about like 3 years of middle school, and then I left and came to Morgan my 8th grade year and started doing music more. While I was doing that, I was already in Camden doing karate, and I was doing African dance and drumming.
That's that karate joint in my from.
Yeah,
okay. Everybody go to that joint. Everybody go to that.
So like, I've been in Camden. I've been doing that since I was like 3 years old. So
okay.
I've been literally in Camden while I'm here going to school, but literally I'll be catching buses and shit, late nights and shit, trying to get back and forth just so I can get my education.
Right.
But still trying to figure out my way. But after 8th grade in Morgan, I went to creative arts.
Okay.
And then from there, I was at creative arts and shit. I was in a band, doing marching band for Camden High School. Then while I was doing that, I was playing football for Camden High.
Position, now you gotta pull his card, not what position you play.
I was playing running back a little bit for JV, but I was mainly playing cornerback.
JV,
But then, but for cornerback, for some reason I was fast as hell, so they put me with the varsity, like sophomore year, like me, Carl was in there, we was literally...
Quincy, yeah? You talking that shit? Okay.
So I was doing that, and doing karate, and doing marching band all at the same time, and then I started doing track for Camden High. I ran track shit for like 3-4 years, like 3 years for Camden High. Being on the relay team, the 4x1 team, indoor and outdoor, I was just trying to be active in my community.
Okay.
But still, like, it was crazy. It was just hella crazy. Just getting into trouble here and there with friends and shit, like random little shit I was doing. But other than that, yeah, I was at creative arts for 4 years. Then I got a scholarship to UCLA.
So that's what made you move to Cali?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, alright, so when you started doing the saxophone, being a saxophone player?
I started playing sax literally when I got to my karate school. My music teachers was also my karate instructors, and like from like elementary school to high school. So
how the fuck did that work though?
It's crazy, right?
In the morning it was karate, at night it was the
that shit
saxophone.
was, bro, crazy as fuck, bro. Like, I can't even think about that shit now, bro. For real, because the main thing that they would like instill in us is discipline and self-discipline, and like that shit was crazy. These niggas, they would like literally haze you, like, and get on you if you really wasn't on your shit. And I'm like 9 years old, and they like really on me, and I'm like, damn, like y'all niggas on me all the time. Like, damn, what, can I get a break or something? But it was like, at the end of the day, I understood what it was for, and the purpose for everything. Whereas though now I'm just so equipped to doing shows daily, or be able to graduate from UCLA, or just have a mindset to just push forward and just keep doing based on the trials and tribulations that I come through.
Okay, so how was it growing in Canada for you? It was ratchet, was it crazy? It seemed like you was just to yourself though.
Not really. I was at parties, I was dancing, I was a part of dance crews and shit.
Oh, so you had some hood rat pussy before then?
Yeah, I was
okay,
like, I'm a hood nigga. I got him like
you see it there.
It didn't fuck your life up there, huh? Nigga, I need some hood life pussy to fuck my life up. What you talking about?
Honestly, bro, thinking about that now, though, is funny because I live in South Central, and it's like,
oh my God, I was the hood rat pussy there.
There, bro, it's
Is it better? All right, so Jersey pussy better than Cali?
I don't know. I love Jersey because Jersey girls, they straight to the point, bro. Girls girls here are very to the point, and I love that.
In Cali or Jersey?
Here,
Jersey,
here.
yeah, okay.
Out there is like it takes time. You gotta work. You gotta do everything to get to the pussy. Is like
So I
you
can't
gotta
trick
make
out
money.
there, basically. You telling me?
Nah, you can't.
I can't trick.
I think you gotta get
I mean, you can get a sugar. You can get a sugar mama. They got those.
Okay.
They got
okay,
those,
okay.
and they looking for niggas like you too. The freaky niggas that do whatever they want.
See, Jersey female, a lot of Jersey females, they trick. You know what I mean? All you need is a black and mild, a filter tip, or,
True.
I mean, some weed, you good.
Whatever I know.
Some fucking
Whatever
a
filter-
perk nowadays is perks.
For real?
Oh nah, yeah, I can't do no.
You get that bitch at 30, it's a wrap, nigga. You good for the night, my guy.
I gave her some weed options. That's it. You
Oh
can get
yeah?
some
You
sativa.
ain't gonna get her a perk?
Oh yeah, we get some Henny too, but that's her. I let her pick.
If she fucking, I'm getting her a perk. I'm
Oh,
saying.
Promo Cosby, relax.
My bad, my bad.
For
More
real,
like her.
we don't want none of that shit. For real.
Alright, so how was it in Cali, man? I actually want to go out there and explore though, but like, how is it out there? Like from the people to the school, like how is it out there? What's the experience like?
Well, shit. Honestly, it's fast. It's fast paced. Like when I say fast, I mean everybody's mindset is based on money. Far as like from the homeless person you seen on the street asking for $1 every day to a rich ass person like that you see in the Benz with money. It's like everybody has it or everybody wants it. So it's like you are either in those two categories or in the middle, trying to basically struggle to make something. And that's basically like, I don't know, that's something that I kind of see every day living where I'm at. But it's like, it's crazy because it reminds me of Camden, New Jersey a lot.
You don't gotta lie to us, bro. You
No,
out here, nigga.
no
Like,
bullshit. Like every day where I live on 7th and Vernon. That's right. That's like, that's the 40s. That's 40s. And that's like 2 blocks from like the 60s where Nipsey is from. And that's not far. That's literally like going from like, where can I say, from Carl Miller, somewhere we're going Carl Miller or like going from Whitman Park going to literally Camden High.
okay.
That's like the distance from 40s to 60s.
Okay.
And when you go into areas and shit like that, it's just like people are very territorial, but at the same time, you gotta still be you. Like I had people like gang niggas approach me and be like, "Where you from? Cuz where you from, blood?" I'll be like, "Bro, I don't do none of that shit. I do music, bro." And like they be like, "Where? Like prove that
I be
shit.
shit in
Like
my
prove that
pants
shit."
as soon as they ask
Like
me
they
that.
play saxophone. Like sometimes I be having a sax, or sometimes I be having like Instagram. Be like, "Yeah," or I just be like, "Yeah, look at my music." And they just like, "Bro, you help me do some shit," or and it becomes something different.
Oh, it's cool now.
Yeah,
Cool
yeah,
now.
because it's like you're in a neutral zone,
Nah,
but
they ain't rushing.
Yeah.
You gonna be crip regardless.
but yeah, at the same time, it's like they know the difference and they know people who are there, but at the same time, it's literally racism. It's crazy. Racism is a big thing too out there.
Okay, so how many shows you be doing out there? You do a lot of shows out there?
I got a frequent gig every Tuesday. I'm doing like an open mic.
Okay.
Every Tuesday I'm doing there. When I'm there, it's like it's different vibes, different people from all over the world that I come across playing for. I'm a part of the house band, so I'm always interacting. And then usually I used to play like at a local Walmart in the like outside of the hood.
Okay.
And like it's funny because everybody from LA knows me from playing at Walmart. Crazy. It's like only 1 or 2.
So you had like, you was like one of those guys that had a little, like, I don't really be putting on the floor. Like you put the money down there and
Yeah.
you perform it. It be some tiny ass motherfuckers in New York. They don't do that in Jersey, but they be doing that everywhere else.
Exactly. I actually did that shit one time at it's not the Donut Queen, but at the Donut Queen out here in Parkside.
Boy, you probably got like 2 cents from out there, bro. I was gonna laugh. Bro, I swear to God, bro, I was walking past you, bro. I was not giving you
Honestly,
money.
I wasn't trying to do that for money though. Most times
Okay.
I don't be doing it for money. I do it for basically bringing a sound because nobody has heard of a saxophonist rapper or something.
Right, I've
like
never
that.
heard of that.
So it's like you have to try to like bring that to like educate people, but at the same time like make it aware and fit within the norm of what's going on of today. If you do like something outside of the box, it's going to kind of like fuck shit up, and people are gonna be like, all right, yeah, this is some other bullshit. not going to kind of relate to it.
Right.
So that's kind of what I try to push on.
Okay, so what made you want to be a saxophone player and a rapper? Usually it's just rappers and a saxophone player in the back. Like you just doing the double. So do you have the saxophone player on your neck as you rapping on stage?
Sometimes I play, I have it. Sometimes I be having it on me, but then at the same time I got a little stand. I got a little stand that I be using. It's just more so about chemistry and knowing your music and knowing how to move the crowd and how to move around the stage. So I just mainly be having like I got my stand in here. You probably won't see me with it, but I usually just be just carrying it with me. It's just natural, bro. It's just hella natural.
That's just natural.
Natural as hell.
So you throw karate in there too? Like
Nah, bro. Nah, I wish.
throw them kicks and shit?
Nah. You funny.
If you do that, you should be on by now, my guy. Real shit.
That's a lot. Yeah, I'll probably have to try that shit. I'll see what that come up with.
$20.
So you got like a album out, any mixtapes out right now, or?
Yeah, I have like 5 projects out. Like all on Spotify, Apple Music.
Okay. Tell everybody what's your Spotify, SoundCloud, everything.
Well, y'all can find me at Munir Griffin, Munir Munir, and Griffin, Griffin. I got at least 2 different types of segments. I have a sax tape segment where I'm gonna be playing cover songs. Different cover songs from like Cardi B and XXX or Beyonce, different songs that are on the radio. I'll play them on sax. I already have 2. I call them volumes. I already got volume 1 and volume 2 of that. They call it sax tapes. And then I got one project that I already had out. Is called The Proclamation of Munir Griffin. That was my first project, and I have a 2-part EP called Mo Better Move, inspired by Spike Lee's Mo Better Blues. So yeah, I have projects out. Yeah.
So where you trying to go with this music shit?
Honestly, bro, I'm just trying to bring a new sound, man. And honestly, with bringing a new sound from my city, help resonate a sound. I mean, big ups to people like Mir Fontaine, all the artists that's here, Mir Peso, Soul Child, JPY, I know my boy BH. I know a lot of artists that are out here working in Camden. We're trying to build a sound that's basically all people like in Chicago or Atlanta, in Texas. That's all they have done, and I feel like if we continue to do what we do and telling our stories, it helps tell the story of Camden and help build more of a limelight on the city, not just a bad limelight or a sports limelight, a more cultural limelight, like a Renaissance limelight.
There's really no entertainment scene out in Jersey.
Exactly.
Bro.
So
South Jersey has no entertainment scene.
Exactly. And social media, people like Fat Boy is helping that. So it's like
He ain't helping us. He helping North Jersey.
He helping North Jersey now. But at
Team
the
Play helping us.
Exactly. So shout out to Team Play. But so it's like more so
You not in it. You not in it back then.
so it's more so like we just trying to build something for our city and for us, so that people can know what's going on and be recognized of what's going on. That's what I'm trying to do, and hopefully with that it can just shed light with the culture.
So what's your future projects, your future shows coming up?
Right now I'm just trying to work with different artists as much as I can, mainly from the city and from the state as much as possible, to help get my name more prevalent within Jersey, within Camden, more so. With that, I'm just gonna be just putting out projects, bro, just putting out content as much as I can, whereas though my name can get more recognized as much as possible, and Camden can be having more good lights getting shed on it.
So who
as
you
much as
looking forward to in the city, or like working with?
Right now, me and Soul Child, we connected. Y'all gonna probably see that when she perform. So that's definitely like a vibe. Definitely, I'm happy and grateful for it, because it's crazy, because we went to school together, but she was in middle school when I was in high school.
Yeah.
And it was like, to see her now, it was like, whoa, it's a big difference. And it's like very inspiring and a blessing to like be having her and to be a part of her journey, or her wanting me to be a part of her journey. So I'm just happy for her and for you guys to be seeing her journey and see what we do, as well as other artists. I'm trying to get more in the trap scene too, like actually bring saxophone and jazz awareness into the picture of hip hop, mainly more into black vernacular music.
It's crazy because Arnetta Johnson,
Arnetta.
she's the trumpet player.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And that is like my
That's
sister.
it.
That's my sister. We both played together like fabric.
Okay.
Went to high school, like
So
played.
y'all bringing swag to these instruments, bro. Anybody could have told you the band is just like, boom. Niggas ain't trying to listen to the band. You feel what I'm saying? You bringing that to the scene, I feel like it's lit. You know what I'm saying? Like you bringing being an artist and you can play the saxophone, she can play the trumpet. I think it's lit. And I like how y'all bringing swag. Just like how we're bringing swag to this podcast.
Exactly.
Y'all bringing swag to the
Exactly.
instruments. I think it's fucking lit.
And that's what kind of draw me to y'all, man, because y'all like staying consistent. Y'all going out of the way, like to other cities, so people can recognize. Because honestly, it's funny when I go to like any city in LA,
Right.
or just different people who are from different parts of the country, and like, have you heard of Camden? Most people, they be like, yeah, I have. Be like, oh, that place is dangerous. I like literally had Justin Combs. It's just funny as hell, like thinking about this now. He used to like, I used to be around the football players at UCLA hella much because like, you just be getting hella high,
Right.
other shit, just doing hella shit. But him, as soon as he found out I was from Camden, he was just like, oh nah, yeah, y'all can't fuck with him. Don't fuck with him at all. He from Camden. It was like, niggas was like, what the fuck? Like, and then my other homie from Atlanta kind of was backing him up too. Like, like, so it's just to see the status of what Camden has
Right.
on that end. It kind of lets me know the power that the people from the city can have on the world, honestly. Especially if we got, see, that's the, I don't know. I just think very intellectually. We got shit like Walt Whitman, who was here. He's like one of the fucking greatest poets of all time. People don't realize that, but he,
Like the history itself.
Yes,
Having the history
it's a lot of
itself,
history.
nobody knows. Shout out to Zeke
So-
for keep posting the history up too. Only nigga I know that person
Yeah.
posts 1926 pictures of fucking.
please keep
No,
going.
damn well nobody give a fuck about that shit.
Yeah, I deleted that 8 page and doing that shit.
You said what?
Got 8 pages. I deleted that. Fuck that. I don't want to see that shit.
But honestly, saying to say that with Walt Whitman, it's funny because it sparked something within a lot of things that's going on. Why is it a lot of rappers now here in the city? I feel like it's stuff like that with somebody who is embedded here, one of the greatest poets, has something embedded in the city that has in all of us.
Right.
All the writings he done and everything he done is like, it's crazy. It reminds me of what every artist is doing or what we're trying to do, build our craft.
Right.
So,
Okay. Definitely dig it, man. You got any shout outs for the night?
oh yeah, I got a lot of shout outs. I mean, shout out to everybody who came here, first of all. Shout out to y'all. Cause y'all just here vibing, trying to get new knowledge on artists
Niggas is
here.
fucking food up over here. I can see
Getting it.
Don't get me on tape.
Not at all. But yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to my family. Shout out to my homie Kiwi here. Everybody. Shout out to my community center, UCC, Unity Community Center over in Camden. Shout out to everybody out in LA. Shout out to everybody in the world.
You shout out to Collie Pussy out now too. Nigga, we in Jersey, it's all good.
No. We don't expose all that information.
wow.
Just keep that solid. But yeah, that's it. That's really
Alright, man, well,
a little bit of shout outs right
coming
now.
up here.
And shout out to my mom.
You fucked me up.
One moment, I gotta say this.
Man, though, you good,
It's
bro.
good to have like good support, because my mom is like the biggest support I have. She's my manager, and it's funny because she got me to meeting Rakim, and Rakim is my first cousin, and it's so crazy because I never thought I would be able to meet him and it's like in my wildest dreams, and she made that happen, and without her, like, me pushing and doing what I'm doing wouldn't be possible right now. So
So you don't think you was gonna be able to meet your first cousin?
Yeah. Yeah, nah, bro, the industry be like that where though niggas be so busy and you just gotta, when the time is right, the time is right. So that time is right, and right now it's just like, it's crazy. Cause he kind of like really inspired me to play sax and rap, really. Cause he was trying to emulate John Coltrane on the saxophone. So that's basically how he basically was emulating rapping, and it's crazy because hella rappers now consider him to be in the top 5. So
Definitely is one of the greatest.
hella is crazy. So yeah, shout out to my mom.
That's definitely lit, man. Definitely need support out here. Definitely need support, especially living in the city where it's fucking terrible, man. Everybody's so negative out here nowadays, and when you bring something positive in the area and you got the support, fuck everybody else. That's what we had to say, bro. Like, just fuck everybody else. If you don't support it, fuck them.
You gotta just keep pushing. That's really all I'll be thinking, bro. Every day.
Fuck them at the same time. Fuck them.
No, you got to. But at the same time, you gotta know that they're gonna come and it's gonna come around. Shit's gonna come around, and so.
But that's definitely just anywhere, though.
Anywhere.
They ain't gonna, people gonna hate, you know what I mean? People not gonna fuck with your shit, and that's cool.
Exactly.
As long as you got the support team you got the right mindset, you keep it going. But look, thank you for coming up here and talking your shit in front of the live crowd. Our first time, you know, doing this live podcast.
Thank you for having me, bro.
You already know, man.
We gotta get you out of college, man.
Oh, I'm in there too.